Hi, everybody. Dr. Jake here, talking about the thought of the week and how much stress does forward head posture cause on muscles of the upper back and shoulders. And so, for every inch that your head's forward, it creates 10 pounds of pressure going into the upper back there. And so, what that means is every time that your head is forward by an inch, that's going to cause stress at the base. And you can see if it keeps progressing, that's going to create some instability at the base, and the body's got to figure out how to handle that. And that's going to generate enough wear and tear to eventually it's going to cause some degeneration, arthritic changes. Now, when that happens, the head becomes forward, the base of the lever takes the stress, the shoulders are going to come forward, and that's going to create a very unstable environment, and eventually it's going to wear out and create some serious problems. And so we see a lot of spines in this clinic. We look at forward head posture, and it's not uncommon for someone to have 2 or 3 inches forward. So that's 20, 30 pounds every single day being contributed to that area. And so the arthritic changes aren't just happening in the base, but if you think about head being forward, now you have to look up to be able to see straight. So that's going to stress these muscles out. It's going to stretch out the ligaments. It's going to put pressure on the brain stem and also stretch the spinal cord. All those things may lead to disaster years down the road. Now, the reason that this is important is everybody is born with a cell phone in their hand, it seems like. And so what used to be named something else is now universally named text next. And so we're seeing this, and not just adults, but adolescents, very, very common where they're having forward head posture, straightened necks, and they might be asymptomatic or not have any discomfort for years, but eventually it's going to catch up to them, and they're going to start seeing some degenerative changes very early in life unless that's corrected. Now, what could we do about that? Now, there's certain things that we incorporated into the clinic that address how to correct the not just the forward head posture, but bring back the natural curvature, which will take stress off the ligaments, decrease any pressure on the brainstem, and decrease pressure on the spinal cord, take any wear and tear out of the base of the spine, and may even reverse the degeneration that occurs. And so, with that in mind, you got to think first of all, what's the first step? First step is getting adjusted. You have to make that neurological change, take pressure off the nerves, decrease the compression on the disc. That's going to make a dramatic change over time. Now, once you make that neurological change, how do you create the new normal? Because a lot of you have created this normal that almost feels comfortable for you. Unfortunately, your comfort level is creating your own discomfort, if that makes sense. So changing that normal is going to take a certain effort on your part, and that's where the post exercises come from. So the vibration plate is fantastic for that. It works on the posture reflex muscle. So after an adjustment, you're literally exposing yourself to, all right, what does my body need? You go on the vibration plate, and it gives the muscles communication to be able to change your posture, and that'll allow the adjustments to hold longer. Now, with some of you that are using head weights, that's going to create that curvature that you're looking for and remold that spine to where those tissues are going to address or be addressed properly, and make those changes. So eventually you create the new normal that you need. The exercises that you're doing at home, a lot of them are isometric, but you're and unilateral, but they're specifically done to turn on these stupid muscles that haven't been operated correctly. So you create some balance and some equilibrium. That's going to create better posture. Better posture is going to create the changes that you definitely need to not just get quality of life today, but 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, that wear and tear that could have happened is now reversed. And trust me, your older self is going to thank you. A great exercise that you can incorporate, you could try it while you're wobbling, or when you're riding home or on the couch, just whenever, is think about putting your shoulders both down and back, and then putting your finger on your chin and just pressing back. What that'll do is that'll bring your ears past your shoulders. Bringing your shoulders down and back is going to take away any rounding. Now, at first, you might find a little stress, and that's because you're not used to this position, even though that is a proper position. Over time, that'll help make those changes. You're going to feel that discomfort may even change or become less. And so little things will go a long way. Make sure you make small changes every day. Make sure you continually go on your chiropractic journey and get adjusted regularly. Make your appointments. If you have appointments to make up, definitely do so. And we are all here rooting for you guys. Let's all work for a better quality of life. I love you. Have a great day.